haste to Bethlehem and found Mary and Joseph and an infant lying in the manger. When they saw this, they made known the message that had been told to them about this child. All who heard it were amazed by what had been told them by the shepherds. And Mary kept all these things, reflecting on them in her heart. And then the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all they had heard and seen, just as had been told to them. When 8 days were completed for his circumcision, he was named Jesus, the name given him by the angel before he was conceived in the womb. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
So there were these 4 moms who wrecked their sons. Wait. Well, I suppose if Mary, Mother of God, if she were there, she could brag on her son. And really, that's what we believe in our church. Mary does brag on her son. Mary always points to Jesus. We don't worship Mary as God, but we pray to Mary. And we pray to Mary, she will brag on her son. If we pray to Mary, she will say, yes, you need Jesus. Mary is a good example of a child of God. A good example for all of us. We are all children of God. We need good examples of children of God. Mary was obedient. She said yes. Mary served the Lord. She served Jesus during his ministry, his passion, and after his death. And Mary always points to Jesus. A good example for us. As children of God, we can be obedient. We can say yes. We can serve the Lord whenever possible. And we can always point to Jesus. Pope Benedict had a nice prayer to Mary in his first encyclical on love. Pope Benedict's prayer for Mary. Holy Mary, Mother of God, you have given the world its true light, Jesus, your Son, the Son of God. You abandon yourself completely to God's call, and thus become a wellspring of goodness which flows from him. Show us Jesus. Lead us to him. Teach us to know and love him so that we too can become capable of true love and be fountains of living water in the midst of a thirsting world. The world is thirsting, and you can be fountains of living water. The world is thirsting because we are all children of God. We don't always acknowledge that we are children of God. A lot of folks don't know that they are children of God. You are the minority here in Oregon. You are light in the darkness. Perhaps you're a minority in the nation. But you can be a fountain of living water for a thirsting world. Primarily, the world is thirsting for peace. And peace is not always just the absence of war. Shalom, or peace, is harmony with our relationship with God, with others, and ourselves. In the first reading today from Numbers, God gave us a blessing for peace. This is the same blessing that the Pope used at Ground Zero. The blessing in our first reading was, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord look upon you kindly and give you peace. The world is thirsting, and you can be the fountains of living water. done many of us in Oregon and in the nation and the world that can do that. And so it's your responsibility to be that light in darkness, to be that fountain of living water for a thirsting world. And like I said, many people don't know why they're thirsty. But many folks, all the time I hear saying, I think there's more to life. They're really thirsty and they don't know why. They don't acknowledge that God is their creator. They are thirsty, but they don't know how to quench that thirst. They don't know why they're thirsty. You can be that fountain of living water for a thirsting world. And so on this day for Mary, I'd ask you to reflect on today to pray to Mary for peace. Pray to Mary for peace for our families, our communities, our nation, and our world.